Hello, YouTube world. This is your girl, Blazing Wheels Chica. I'm gonna talk about my disability. I have multiple disabilities, but one of them that I have is called RSD, also known as Complex Regional Pain Syndrome. And the reason why I want to bring this up this month particularly is because it is our awareness month. Our ribbon is orange. And I want to talk about it to spread awareness because you might know somebody that might be experiencing CRPS and doesn't know what they're feeling, what they have, because it is rare. My doctor, that's my primary care doctor, and even other doctors that I met, just say it is characterized as rare, but just like POTS, it's not, I don't think, really as rare as it is. It's just that a lot of doctors don't know what it is, and people go undiagnosed. And that's the reason why I'm so passionate about spreading awareness, because with RSD, it's happened to me, and it's happened probably to many people, thousands, unfortunately, where they go undiagnosed and they don't get the help that they need. And the longer that you go untreated, the worse that CRPS can get. And that's why I'm so passionate about it, because I want to be able to help people that were in the same situation as I am, or I was, because I'm diagnosed now, but it didn't happen right away. I had to go through multiple doctors, and it was just like a runaround, one doctor after the other. And here you are, at least for me, thinking like maybe it's just in my head, maybe I'm just going crazy, but I wasn't. If you are experiencing this, it is not in your head. What you are feeling is real, it is legitimate, and you are not faking it. And that's the reason why I want to bring this up. I want to spread awareness, because I went through so many things in the first first 2 years of having CRPS, or RSD, whatever you want to call it. I refer to it a lot as RSD myself. I went through so much. One thing that I went through that was, okay to go through that was depression. If you're feeling sad, don't feel bad for feeling that way, because it is very traumatic. And it being that you're in so much pain, and your life turning around 360, like I'm talking about myself, it's normal to feel like that. Okay, so CRPS is a central and a peripheral defect in your nervous system. And one of the signs that shows up more is the pain. The pain is severe, proportionate to the injury. It's constant, neuropathic. I feel burning a lot of, like, every day. Not a lot, like every day, 24/7. I have hypersensitivity. I call it allodynia. That's what it's referred to. And the burning pain is unrelenting. The pain is so severe that it's at the top of the McGill scale. If you are able to Google that, I would encourage you to do that. And you will see that it is at the top. Signs and symptoms. Pain is number one. It's not the only thing, but that's the thing that shows up the most. Hypersensitivity, so you're gonna feel the fan. The pressure of the fan is something that really hurts me, but I also have POTS, so if I get too hot, I mean, that's a different subject. If I get too hot, I end up fainting, and I don't want to faint, so I just deal with the pain of the fan. Redness in the limb where you're affected at, and sometimes, like me, it's not in just one area. It is in both of my legs up to my hip, and on my flare days it goes up all the way my back in this shoulder because of an injury that happened the last year. Sometimes when I have a flare, I can feel the CRPS over here, but I just start moving. You always have to keep moving. Temperature changes, like I feel hot, my legs, especially at night, where I just feel so hot. It's horrible. Sweating, I sweat like you can't believe it. It's embarrassing sometimes because I like looking beautiful, and I always felt like I'm sexy, and I love dressing up. But CRPS doesn't do the normal things that normal people get to do. So sometimes my body just wants to sweat, and I'm not talking about like if you went to go exercise. It's something totally different where you're just dripping, at least for me. Next thing on the list is my nails, especially in my feet. They grow very weird. They grow slowly, and then they're nasty looking. My hair, before, my hair used to grow pretty fast because I blame it a lot on me being Indian or Native. I blame it a lot on that. But now, because of CRPS, it doesn't grow as fast. And I'm very thankful for that because I have a hard time shaving because it hurts. Weakness in your limbs and tremors. I have tremors, and sometimes they're worse than others days. Specifically when I don't sleep well, because I call it painsomnia, where I don't sleep well because I'm constantly in pain, and at night it gets to be really problematic because I'm trying to sleep, but my pain is not letting my body relax. So that's another symptom. Edema is another sign that you'll notice. I I don't know if it was because of the CRPS or was it just because I was really depressed, but I think it could be both. But my hair started falling off like crazy. Um, it was horrible. It almost all the time on the days when I would take a shower. It was so bad. It looked like I had got some scissors and cut my hair. And my mom would clean it up because it was too much for me to do. There's certain things that I can't do, and that's one of them. So it was really bad. If I didn't have my dad's hair, because my dad is Yaqui, here from Arizona, if I didn't have this thick, coarse hair, I swear I would be bald. It's important for you to get treatment. I know that it's hard sometimes to get diagnosed, but there is help out there. I have wonderful doctors right now that are helping me to live my life the best way I can. I don't want to ever say that I don't live a normal life, because I think that I do. I've came a long way in the last 4 years of having CRPS. I am fairly new to this, but doesn't mean that I can't help. That I want to help as much as possible. And I hope that this video can help somebody out there that is going through the same thing that I go through every day. I hope that it can reach you. And I hope I can be of assistance in any shape or form. There are wonderful doctors out there, so don't lose hope. You will find the right team. You just got to keep going. Another thing that I needed to mention as well is some of the reasons why you might end up with CRPS is trauma to your body. It doesn't always have to be trauma, because I do know of one lady that doesn't know why there was no trauma that she can recall, but she still had CRPS. So it could be from a surgery like me. It could be from a fall. It could be from a heart attack, a stroke, a brain injury. And there'll be characteristics of CRPS. And how I previously mentioned the symptoms and the signs of CRPS. And there's no definite way for them to, like a test or anything, but they go off of your signs and symptoms and what's the word? Excuse me. They kind of like eliminate through the process other diseases or disorders along the way. And that's what they did with me. And thankfully, the doctor that I see now, because I do see pain management doctor and a neurologist, and for other problems that I have, I see specialists for those things, like GI doctor and urologist and my primary care doctor. I see those doctors for that. But my pain management doctor is a very good doctor. Unfortunately, something happened and she is no longer here with us. But she was a wonderful doctor, and I'm very thankful for her, because if it wasn't for her, I don't think I would be where I am right now. And I never got to tell her that. But I hope that she knew that she helped me. Ways to help CRPS. Things that I have done is I go to water therapy. Land therapy is just too much, I think, because we're in a lot of pain. And water therapy really helped me so much. The only thing that I do not like about water therapy is the gravity of me coming in and out of the water. I sit on a lift, a chair lift, and when I'm going up or down, unless you have CRPS, I don't really know if you could understand, but it's so painful. I hate it. But I do that because I know the benefits. Therapy has helped me. Another thing that has really helped me a lot is group therapy. Not all of us in that group have CRPS. But one thing we all do have is chronic pain. My pain might be different from theirs, but we all help each other. And that's what I enjoy about it. It's very informative. They teach you things like meditation. And I'm not good at it yet, but I'm working on it. And meditation does have benefits. Another thing is, what do I call it? Another thing that has helped me a lot is my coping skills. I do see a doctor that is a counselor that helps me to cope with my pain and the effects that CRPS and multiple chronic illnesses that I have. That has helped me a lot. Another thing that has helped me so much is my family. My family is very supportive. I have a great support team. One of them being my husband. He has a lot of patience. And he knows when I don't feel good, and he doesn't because he is Mexican. He's not, thankfully, one of those machista men, if you're Mexican, that, oh no, I need a home cooked meal. No, he knows that I can't do that every day. And he's okay with that. On the days that I am not feeling well, he knows that I can't, and we order out. Another thing is my primary care doctor. My primary care doctor, I love him to death. I don't like his office staff, but I love him. He listens to me, and he never doubts anything that I'm telling him, that I'm experiencing. He's very helpful. My mom is very helpful. My sisters, my whole family, my immediate family are very helpful. I have good friends that, we might all have different disabilities, but we're all disabled, and we know what comes along, and we all understand. So having people that are supportive is very important. Eliminating drama from your life is even better, because when you get upset, it does spike your pain up. That's one thing I have noticed. So I try my best to avoid confrontation. Obviously you can't totally, because life is life, but that helps a lot. Knowing your body is another wonderful thing as well. So through this process that I've went through 4 years already, I've learned my body very well. So I know when I'm going to have a bad day, and I know when I'm not going to have a bad day. When I first wake up, the 15 minutes when I wake up, once the pain starts coming in, I know more or less what kind of day I'm going to have. So I know when to take it easy and when I can do more stuff. So I hope that this video has helped so far. Keep watching. Another thing that I failed to mention is medical marijuana is very beneficial. There's different strains that help with different things. I just got my medical marijuana card like 2 months ago, and I am learning it. I was never a person to really smoke, even for many, many years, never smoked marijuana, period. So I'm learning as I go. My doctor that I see also is helping me. They're the ones that help me get the card and everything, but that's very beneficial. And I believe that's all. I don't think I want to say anything else. This was a good first video of what CRPS is and what it does. I probably will make a video about my story further along in my YouTube journey. This is fairly new to me, and I am sorry if I am not perfect at it. I am hoping to get better with time. I do have Apple products, but I'm not an editor. I don't know how to do that very well. My purpose of me having a YouTube account is because I am an advocate for disabilities, one of them being mine. I have multiple problems with this body that I have. And at first I was always saying like, why me? Why me? I don't say that anymore because I believe everything happens for a reason. And God just chose me, I believe. I'm not saying that add in a bad way. I just believe that I'm a very strong person, and if I wasn't strong the way I am, and a warrior like I am, then maybe I wouldn't have CRPS. I don't know. But a lot of the people that I meet that have chronic illnesses or just disabilities in general are strong people, and I am one of them. And I'm a big advocate for all disabilities, because we need it. At this time in life when everything is going crazy and we have the coronavirus and everything, I believe that it's important to always advocate for ourselves and to be strong for our community, for our families and our friends and our loved ones in general. And I always try my best to be a loving person. I am not always loving. On here, I might look like a certain way, that I might not look sick, but I am. I don't show those moments when I'm not feeling well. I try to put on a mask and portray like I am doing well, but deep down inside, I am not. Especially right now, I have so many things going on with my body. This year has been a mess. not just with the world, but me physically. My health has deteriorated more than it was last year, and I don't know why, but CRPS sometimes does that. And, I have learned to accept my disability, and I want to help people the best way I know how, and that's by talking. I hope that you can subscribe to my channel and get to know me, and hopefully we will be YouTube friends, because I think having people in your life that are nice and meaningful and loving is very important. The more the merrier. And have a wonderful night. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and I wanted to do this video before the end of the month, but life happens. So hopefully I can edit this and get it up before November ends, because it is RSD Awareness Month. And if you are watching this, please share. It doesn't cost you anything. God bless. Bye-bye.